Jaså? Tänker du ge tapp nu då?
Det är det bästa. Först som sist.
Tänkte jag trodde att du var en sån man, Valdemar, som aldrig gav tapp.
At a time in film history when performances were characterized with bold gestures and dramatic swells, Ingrid Bergman entered the frame and filled her characters with a quiet intensity. Growing up with a father who was an amateur photographer, Bergman was encouraged to play for the camera, winning affection with every spontaneous impulse she acted out. She was completely comfortable in front of the lens. Following her father's untimely death, she withdrew until finding solace on the stage.
Yes, I was a very sad child and very lonely. And I think that is how I saved myself, was to invent the characters that I could talk to.
But it was in the studio where Bergman really shined. Her natural ability to genuinely inhabit a character led the film actress to a full-time contract at just 20 years old. She was luminous and captivating on screen, introducing herself as a versatile performer of everything from screwball comedy to dramatic suspense. And when it came to the restrained art of romantic tension, she was unparalleled. Her endearing charm allowed her to maneuver effortlessly between petty thieves and the upper class. Playing the torn other woman in the international hit Intermezzo, her sincere performance captured the attention of producer David O. Selznick, who lured the Swedish actress to Los Angeles.
Det är avskyvärt det hela. Man träffas här i smyg, på undangömda ställen i ett hörn av en halvmörk lokal. Det måste bli ett slut.
Initially skeptical of Bergman's natural features, Selznick toyed with Americanizing her look and changing her name, but she refused. Her modesty helped to set her apart from more adorned actresses. Soon, audiences came to associate Bergman and her fresh face and on-screen compassion with a kind of idyllic purity. With her height and stature, she was a formidable match opposite Hollywood's most commanding leading men. And line for line, she delivered her dialogue with an honest integrity that humanized even the seediest of characters.
Well, how about your side?
Do you want to look at my side?
Well, don't you want me to?
You aren't half a fast one, aren't you?
She was strikingly radiant, but it was her incredible force as an actor that kept viewers mesmerized. Focused on her magnetic eyes, hanging onto every compelling word and subtle nuance as truth. She could embody a character with such layers of depth, straddling between wondrous curiosity and paranoid delusion in a single scene.
Are you telling me that I've dreamed?
Everything.
All that happened.
All that did not happen.
Then it's true. My mind is going.
Haven't I told you, Paul?
It was a dream.
Like all the rest.
Then take me away.
Her portrayal of a tormented wife in Gaslight was honored with her first of 3 Academy Awards.
Congratulations, Ingrid. Your artistry has won our votes, and your graciousness has won our hearts. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And when Hollywood left her restless and eager to find a different way of expressing her artistry, she reached out to director Roberto Rossellini after an inspired viewing of his 1945 film, Open City.
I wanted to leave Hollywood because I felt that there was another way of making movies, and I was just dying to try my wings.
Scandal would follow the pair after their collaboration turned into a love affair that left a married Bergman pregnant with their first child. Feeling betrayed by the wholesome screen persona they long adored, American audiences began boycotting Bergman's films. She and Rossellini's partnership lasted several years, with Bergman often playing grief-stricken Italian characters cemented in neo-realism.
worry about me, George. I'll be all right, but you must give me time.
But their collaboration was often strained, with failures at the box office and Bergman's struggle with Rossellini's improvisational style.
S'aspetta che gli corra dietro, ma si sbaglia. Da lui ho imparato molto. Lo vedrà. Vedrà.
Always free-spirited, she would continue to reinvent herself following their divorce, first moving to France and adopting yet another culture and language.
Des usines immenses avec de grandes cheminées, et tout cela grâce à vous et à votre petite Denise.
Vous ne voulez pas que je vous embrasse?
Pourquoi faire?
On m'encourage à être le dauphin.
Mais si ça peut vraiment vous aider.
Her talent never waned, turning filmgoers into believers with every role. Ingrid would win back the approval of American audiences. And in a case of art vaguely imitating life, she would give one of her finest performances as an absent mother in Autumn Sonata.
Jag såg ju att du älskade mig. Och jag ville älska dig, men jag kunde inte. Jag var rädd för dina krav.
Jag hade inga krav.
Jag trodde ju att du hade krav.
Ingrid was never more alive than when she was performing. She was an adventurer at heart, and acting allowed her to explore endlessly.
You want to be somebody. Wasn't that what you said? So do I.
Audience adoration and more acclaim would follow through her remaining years. And no matter the country or the character she embraced, none of her creative instincts were ever lost in translation.